Breaker, breaker, 1, 2. Breaker, breaker, 1, 2. Is anybody out there? Can you hear me? Guess I can just check the stream. Test 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Alright, we're sounding good. Alright, loud and clear, says Craig. Sweet. Sweat. Alright, guys. Been a hot minute, but here we are. I was going to call it the first ever Game 164, but I think we've had Game 164s before with like the round-robin play-in type thingy. Regardless, we got Houston. The Houston Astros. All these teams finished 86 and 66. Is that right? 86 and 66? 86 and 76. I could math, guys. It's okay. Houston defeated Seattle on the road. LA defeated Kansas City. Both games with big ninth innings from the road teams. It should be pretty exciting. Let us take a look at lineup for Houston. We'll send out Brinkley at shortstop. Justin Eakins at DH. Might be the best pure hitter in our league. He hit 62. Okay, what? Okay, he's playing DH, but he did play the field a little bit. He was actually okay in the field, but wow, 185 WRC+. He had 62 big ding-a-lingers for a 9.6 WAR and a double-digit WPA. That is insane, man. From a hitter, too. Well, that's more likely for a hitter, but still. Double digits win probability added is fucking wild. This guy's the real deal. Vaughn Edwards will man first. Lee Quintana will play center field. Justin Fogarty will play right. Mitchell playing left. Vincent Fenley, I don't know who the hell that is, playing a catcher. And Michael Lacey playing second base. Justice Julius Mueller, who was 10 and 11 on the year with a 4.83 ERA, but a 3.89 Sierra, if you believe that shit. Racked up 2 WAR to his name. Not the best guy you want to send out in elimination, but if it's the only guy you've got, he might be on a short leash. We'll see. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, the home field advantage goes to the Dodgers. They had slightly more run differential. Julian Stratton leads things off. At second, Kyle Campbell. This guy still exists. I tried to trade for this guy from Miami years ago, but he was hot trash. But had a career year for Craig, manning center field. Did a good enough job for sure. The lefty in, probably for the matchup. Matt Weber picked up an injury in the last game. I think it's just a day-to-day. Yeah, a bruised hip. He'll be fine. Penryn, the big lefty, hitting behind him at DH. Abshire playing first. Sherwin Hills playing right field. Cesar Solis manning third base. Bergholtz behind the plate, and Terry Peacock at shortstop. I've never heard of Terry Peacock. He looks mid AF, and that's fine for your 9-hitter. Alright, fellas, this is it. For not all the marbles, but at least a chance to grab the marbles. You know, fondle up the bag a little bit. Here we go. Good luck. Off we go. The beautiful night sky in Dodger Stadium. Oh, I forgot to talk about Lincoln Todd. Whoops. Well, we can look at his stats right here. He's 7-3 in 80 innings pitched, 88 hits, 40 runs, 12 walks, 84 Ks for a 4.5 ERA. He might also be on a short leash. Tony Brinkley will lead things off for the Astros. Here we go, game 164. It's a rare but beautiful sight as we tour the ballpark. Looking really fucking good, actually. Here we go. On the ground, back to the pitcher. Easily out number one. Got Justin Eakins here is the guy we talked a lot about. And to make matters worse, he's on fire. Yikes. Switch hitter, too. Lifted into left. But right at the left fielder. Oh, Jesus. Weber. Sorry, my bad. I double hit the button. That looked really inside, but gets the call, strike three. Mamma mia. Here we go already. That is a good solid 3/4 of a ball outside. Gets the call. Holy macaroni. Julius versus Julian matchup here. Mueller versus Stratton. On the ground to second. Gets by the second baseman. Made a valiant effort, but didn't quite have a play on it there. Lacey at second, so leadoff runner aboard for the Dodgers. I'm going to turn up the sound because it's really quiet, and then it's going to get absolutely blasting loud. I know it is. I shouldn't even change this. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to change this shit. Then it's going to be too loud, and I'll be back in here turning it down again. Here's Kyle Campbell. Oh, the runner goes! They go for the pickoff play. They have a rundown! I've never seen a rundown before! And he is out of there! Wow, that's the first ever rundown I've seen anybody get into. So Stratton going early off the first move. Can't really blame him. It's the bottom of the first. So Campbell has nobody on the base pass now. Probably may not have been of too much relevance. That looked like it had double play written all over it. Regardless, first two runners down now for Weber. Rips one, floating into the gap, back and gone. And maybe getting picked off in that rundown might be of consequence now. Could have been a two-banger. We'll never know. But Matt Weber with a solo shot puts his team in the driver's seat here in the bottom of the first. Penryn, he's just as dangerous. He rips one over the head of the first baseman, rounding into the corner. He doesn't run very well. Here comes the throw. But he's going to slide into second, no problem, with a 2-out double. That'll bring up Abshire now. That looked like it may have caught the plate, but it called outside. Let's take a look. It was indeed just... Well, it did touch the yellow, but can't blame the umps for calling that one a ball. But now first and second, 2-out trouble here for Mueller. Can he get out of it? Sherwin up the middle, rounding for home. Here's the throw. Penryn gets on his horse, slides into home, and it's 2-0. All this damage coming with 2 outs here. Caesar's release, that's at the middle. We're going to have a carbon copy play. Rounding third, heading for home. Here comes Abshire. The ball's cut off, but then thrown to home. The runner was right there. Just tag him. Oh, my God. More 2-out damage. What is happening? Mueller got the first 2 outs. And then LA exploded. Here's Bergholtz, a grounder to short. This should finally stop the bleeding. But the Dodgers, who put up a huge 9th inning to win their game, continue to roll here. Cotton candy, 3-0. So Lincoln Todd stick to a 3-run lead. Here's Lee Quintana leading off for Houston. High fly ball in the air. That'll be out number 1. Justin Fogarty strikes him out. First K of the day. Sorry, second K of the day. Right, we had that very sussy cutter called for a strike. That's on the ground at first. No cover from the pitcher, so the first baseman runs it over. 1-2-3 inning. Here we go, bottom of the third. Terry Peacock, the 9-hitter, lead off. High fly ball into foul territory. Catcher settles under it. Out number 1. Julian Stratton now, batting again already. Lifted into left, but got under it a touch. Going to be hauled in by Austin Mitchell. Kyle Campbell. A little squibber to the pitcher. This one's going to go all the way to the gap, though. It's going to hit the wall. Bounces off nicely, so Campbell probably can't be heading for 3. I think he runs decent enough that he could have gone for 3 if that ball had stuck in the wall. But a nice bounce keeps him at second. But, again, 2-out damage. Here's Matt Weber. This is weakly on the ground to short. So they get to 2 outs and finally give nothing up here. So remains 3-0. Catcher Vincent Fenley rips one off the bottom of the wall in center. Here he comes, sliding into second. The throw makes it close. Really nice throw from Campbell out there. But the lead-off double has something cooking here for the Astros. 8-hitter Don Young playing third base. He'll go down swinging. That was a terrible swing. And second baseman Michael Lacey now. On the ground to first. Going to be out number 2. Vincent Fenley moves to third. The lineup rolls over to Brinkley. This would be Ray Mallory. But Brinkley comes through. He will poke one into right center. And he will score. And Fenley crosses the plate for the first run of the game for the Astros. Here's Eakins now. Lifted into the left. Floating into the left fielder's glove, though. Houston's on the board. Mueller comes back out for his third inning of work. Penryn leading things off. On the ground to his counterpart at first base. Round number 1. Here's Abshire. He scored last in the first there. That's lifted into center. Hustling hard is Campbell and will snag it. Oh, sorry. That's Lee Quintana. Right. Wrong team. My bad. Sherwin Hills now with 2 down. That's on the ground to first. Toss to the pitcher. A little bit of a sussy toss, but a 1-2-3 inning. Settling down. Here's Vaughn Edwards now. High and deep into the gap and right. Does it have enough legs? Floating back and gone into the seats. And we've got a 1-run game, a solo bolo to lead the fourth from Vaughn Edwards. And Julius Mueller is settling down. Lincoln Todd starting to get a little shaky here. Quintana. That is inside. What? A what? The fuck? That is up there with one of the worst called strike threes I've ever seen in my life. That includes video game or not. What the ball sack was that? Yikers. Alright, Fogarty. That's 2 now. Fogarty with a little poke into center. A 1-out single. Representing the tying run here, Austin Mitchell, the left fielder. He hit 28 dongs this year, but in tough against the lefty. On the ground to the second baseman, Julian Stratton. They take the trailing runner. They can't get the double. So that moves Fogarty to second and brings up Fenley. He scored the first run for Houston. Oh, a pass ball! No, a wild pitch it looks like. Lincoln Todd kind of going the other way of Julius Mueller. Getting a little shaky here. Can't do that again. That ties the game. Here's Fenley. Strikes him out to end the inning. Bottom of the fourth, Mueller out to pitch. 46 pitches, looking strong as an ox here. Has settled down after that very, very shaky first. Liner right at the shortstop. Brinkley didn't even have to move. Here's Seth Bergholtz, the catcher for LA. Goes down swinging. First K of the day for... Wait, is this Julius? Wait a minute. This isn't... Okay, no, this is not the person I thought. I had a Julius something on my team, and I let him go. Thought this was him, but nope. This is born and bred, right? Through the Houston system, yep. 31-year-old, long-time Houston Astro. High fly ball, just at second base. Lacey should be able to snag this. Stratton. Oh, yeah, that was Lacey. Yep. End of the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth. Lincoln Todd, 54 pitches. Looking just fine out there in terms of stamina. No walks, 5 Ks, but a little bit of sussy action the last couple innings to see if he can settle down here. Nope, that's a 4-pitch walk to start the inning to the number 8 hitter. Not really what you want to do. I wonder if we see a sacrifice here from Michael Lacey. Lefty on lefty action. batting 195 for the season, although albeit in 41 at bats. I would. Don Young is a terrible runner, though. But how can you not see a sacrifice here? There it is, and that just shoots into the third base. So that's that takes that off the table. Gonna swing instead, and it looks like he grounded into Taylor Made. No, he's gonna outrun the double play. So one away replaces himself with Young on the base paths. He's a much better runner than Don Young. Anything in the gap could score him, although he's not very fast. Good base stealer. Tony Brinkley, 1 for 2 today. This could be 2 on the ground to third, second for 1 to first for 2 in time. A double play to end the top of the 5th. Scumbag Dustin posting in the trade block with somebody's name Van in there, giving me the ping. Incredible. Here's top of the lineup for the Dodgers in the 5th, Stratton. He is 1 for 2 today. Ripped up the middle, make it 2 for 3, and the leadoff runner's aboard. Last thing you want right now if you're the Astros. Stratton can run. He got picked off in a rundown in the first inning. Chris Campbell, I doubt we see a sacrifice, but we could. No, instead he's going to swing out striking. Alrighty then. Strikeout swinging. That brings up Weber, who had that solo bolo home run, which could have been a 2-banger, maybe, if Stratton didn't get picked off. That is just lined right to third base, easily out number 2. That brings up Penryn. On the ground, hard to first. Second time he's hit it to his counterpart at first base. And that will end the inning. Actually, he's not playing first. Excuse me. Abshire's playing first. Used to Penryn playing first base in Indianapolis. All right, here we go. Eakins leading things off through 5. 2 runs, 4 hits for Houston. 3 and 7 for LA. Both starters still in the game. Lincoln Todd coming out for his 6th inning of work. 64 pitches. Looks like looking strong, but maybe the gas starting to dwindle a little bit. 1 walk and 5 Ks. Eakins to lead off. On the ground to third, he hasn't done a whole lot today. They've kept Eakins at bay. They haven't kept this guy at bay, though. 1 for 2 with a solo bolo back in the 4th to cut it to 1. Can he do it again to tie the game? No, this time it's sky high in the air and right... Oh my God! Excuse me? Wow. Terry Peacock having a little whoopsie there behind shortstop. Somehow doesn't get charged with the error because I guess he didn't touch it. I don't know what the hell happened. We'll say that he accidentally looked at one of the lights, stadium lights. I don't know. But Vaughn Edwards is on the base paths. Oh, baby. There he goes. And he's safe. So a pseudo error and a stolen base puts the tying run in scoring positions for Lee Quintana. Had 89 ribbies this year. 20 homers, too. Can he cash in? That's ripped right. Too hard for Edwards to tag up. So he sits at second with 2 outs. Brings up Justin Fogarty. He's 1 for 2 on the day. I think he had a little poke to right field his last time up. That would probably tie the game. Maybe, though. We've got a good arm there in right field from Sherwin Hills. So let's see if he can get the job done. On the ground, up the middle. Peacock can't get it. Here we go. Play at the plate. Campbell just goes to cut him off. Then they throw home anyway. They had no chance. Tag the guy out going to second. We got a tie game. Justin Fogarty, right fielder, now represents the go-ahead run. Austin Mitchell at the plate. Lincoln Todd in some trouble here. 81 pitches. The pen's got to be heating up now, I would imagine. He walks Mitchell on a full count. Brings up Vincent Fenley, 1 for 2, as the first run of the game for Houston. the middle, but just got under. It's going to float into the glove of Campbell. But we've got a tie-ass game. Mueller comes out 64 pitches. 1 walk, 2 Ks. He's been economical. Only about 13 pitches per inning, which is pretty good. Abshire to lead off here for LA. Goes down swinging, 3rd K of the day. Sherwin Hills, 1 for 2. On the ground to 2nd. Over to 1st, easily handled by Lacey. 2 away, Cesar Solis. That's ripped at the middle. That's going to drop and go. No, cut off from the wall. Throw to 2nd. Oh, they go to the cutoff, man. Makes sense. Quintana gets it in quickly, so the go-ahead run sits on 2nd base for Seth Bergholtz. Bergholtz 0 for 2 today. Shot over to the right side, picked up, toss to the pitcher, and that will do it. Through 6 innings, 3 runs apiece, 6 hits for Houston, 8 for LA. Oh boy, I'm sure just what Craig wanted, to rely on his bullpen, who's been the pinnacle success the last week of the season. Lincoln Todd going to stay in. Honestly, can't even complain about it. The LA bullpen has been hot, refried, stamped down, squished up trash this last week. 8-hitter Don Young up to the plate, 0 for 1, walked today. That's a weak grounder to 2nd, this time handled by Stratton. Not going to sneak through. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, okay, we've got a new pitcher. Padaman Bauer. 2-2, 56 innings, 47 hits, 22 runs, 30 walks, 44 Ks. For a 3.5 ERA this season, will come in to face the 9-hitter Michael Lacey with 1 away. On the ground, Stratton again handles that one. For out number 2. Top of the lineup, Tony Brinkley, 1 for 3 today. Lifted into center. Hustling for it, though, is Quintana. Whoa! All right! Da-da-da-da-da. Wait, do we have double organs? And it fades away! Fuck, man! Come on! Incredible, dude. When's the last time we actually got a full out, proper 7th inning stretch? I'm so mad. Dog, come on. Alright, 9-hitter Terry Peacock to the plate for the Dodgers. Julius Mueller still in the game. 78 pitches, starting to look a little tired here. 1 walk, 3 Ks. Surely we can't let him see a 4th time through the LA lineup, but we'll find out. Walks on a full count. That looked like it might have caught some of the plate. Let's take a look. Definitely did not catch the plate on that one. So, lead off runner board. Terry Peacock doesn't run too terribly well. Julian Stratton, don't think he's much of a bunter, so I don't expect a sacrifice here. But Mueller's in trouble to lead off the 7th here. He sits down Stratton on 3 pitches. Dials it up to 94. There's Kyle Campbell. He's 1 for 3 today. Lifted in the air. That's a lazy fly ball to right. That's not going to get the job done. That's 2 outs. Now Matt Weber, 1 for 3 with that solo bolo. Back in the 1st, has been quiet ever since. Shot to right. That is going to fall in front. Runner around 2nd. Will head for 3rd. No, thinks again. Terry Peacock doesn't run that well. That will be it for Mueller. Wyatt Leger? I have no clue how to say this. 5 and 3, 70 innings pitched, 70 hits, 27 runs, 27 walks to 62 strikeouts. For a 3.5 ERA, in to face Penryn, who is in tough against the lefties. I don't think his splits are that bad. Okay, they are that bad, so He would have to commit a, we'll call it a medium-sized lefty-on-lefty crime here to put his team in the league. Peacock would also have to score. He doesn't run that well. And the arms in the outfield are not the best, but not the worst. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay? That scared the absolutely ever-living shit out of me. I've never heard that sound in my life in this entire game. Fucking Christ, dude. I almost shit myself. I'm not even kidding. Anyway, Leaguer gets the strikeout. I'm awake now. Holy fuck, if you weren't awake, you are now. Alright, so we go to the 8th inning. Oh, Jesus, and I smashed myself in the face. Thank you. Justin Eakins will swap around to what I think is his strong side. He's a switchy, but I think he's much, much better from the left-hand side. We can probably even look at his batting stats versus lefties this year. Well, he still had a 155 OPS, but that means his righty OPS is 202. Yeah, definitely stronger from this side. Would have liked to have seen a lefty come out to face him, but regardless, Padman Bauer will lead things off here. Eakins with the bases empty and the game tied in the 8th. He had a huge 9th inning for his team yesterday to get them to the postseason. To game 164. On the ground, they've actually held Eakins in check today. Amazing. I think he's 1 for 4 with just like a weak single. He might even be 0 for 4. Vaughn Edwards has a solo homer and a single, quote unquote, which is bullshit. Lifted into right, floating into the gap, just hits the middle of the wall. Vaughn Edwards rounding for second. He will go for third, and he will slide into third, and he is the go-ahead run. He's actually a double away from the cycle, technically. A single, double, and a homer today. Vaughn Edwards picking up Justin Eakins. And now, with 1 away and 1 out, Lee Quintana comes to the plate. Bauer stays in the game. Oh my fucking God. And Vaughn Edwards scores on a wild pitch. You absolutely loathe to see it. Oh my God. The bullpen, modern times required modern solutions, and just throw a wild pitch. Yikers. Quintana, that probably would have done it anyway, but obviously we can't say that's what he would have done, but a 1-out single into left will bring up Fogarty. Bauer still in the game. On the ground, this could be 2 to second for 1 to first for 2. Yes, sir. But a triple, and say it with me,
a wild pitch,
has put Houston on top 4 to 3. Now there are 6 outs remaining in the Los Angeles Dodgers season. Of course, the winner of this gets to go ahead and fly on into Texas. We'll get to that later. Patrick Abshire. We could have an inter-Texas matchup. That would be sexy. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Don't do it. Patrick Abshire. Wyatt Leaguer. I don't know how to fucking say this guy's name, man. I'm going to call him Leaguer. Lagger. Put that lagger in, boy. Alright, Abshire 0 for 2. He's walked, I believe, once today. Lead off in the bottom of the 8th. Oh, the ball gets away on strike 3. Throw down to first. No problem. Out number 1. Royal Stokes. That is a fucking sweet name, by the way. Royal Stokes. Pinch hits. He has 8 at-bats this season. Late call-up. He's 1 for 8 in his entire Sky career. Here we go, kid. Season on the line. 1 down. Royal Stokes against Wyatt Lagger. Watches strike 3. You gotta swing the bat, boy. Gets fooled on the changeup. 2 away. Cesar Solis, the 7 hitter for the Dodgers. On the ground to third. Picked up over to first in time. We go to the 9th inning. Houston leading by 1. Trailing by 1 in the hits department. Last chance to add some insurance. Surely Padman Bauer is not your man of choice here. I guess it is. I mean, he's not looking that tired, but still. 6, 7, 8 slated up here for the Astros. Austin Mitchell, who's 0 for 2 today to lead things off. Goes down swinging for out number 1. DJ Stewart pinch hitting. Batted 35 for 219 for a 160 average this year. Big fat yikes. He can draw a walk, though. No, instead it's a weak grounder back to the pitcher for out number 2. Don Young. Last chance for insurance here for Houston, third baseman. He popped 32 out of the park this year. Wow. Nice little year. That's high in the infield. A little fly ball behind the mound. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Here we go. A 23 season streak is on the line. The LA Dodgers have not missed the playoffs in 23 seasons. Strap in, kids. Talon Maniatis. Oh my fucking god. Don't look. Maniatis is 0-10. 66 innings, 60 hits, 38 runs, 37 walks, 77 Ks for a sparkling 5.18 ERA. Does he have any saves this season? This is the closer. Okay. All right then. Yeah, he has 45 saves. This is the closer. 10.5 Ks per 9, 5 walks per 9. Oh my god. Here we go. I mean, that is a word, Yartlab. Not the word I would use. But here we go. The closer for Houston against the slated 8-9-1 hitters. Where are the pinch hitters? Who's on the bench? Caden Beal, this guy, lefty catcher even if you happen to tie it. Where the fuck is he? Leonard Flowers? Okay, not that guy. Not this guy. I mean, this guy? Come on! Alright, here we go. Talon versus Bergholtz to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Four-pitch walk. Can't be that surprised with 5 walks per 9. The top. Oh, how did I miss this guy? Holy shit. Kerry Peterzak comes back to LA late this year. Didn't do too hot, 216. He did hit 7 homers, but he is an LA Dodger legend. How many? He's probably not Hall of Fame bound, but if he were, he would go in as a Dodger. He had some pretty epic years for the Dodgers. Kenny send his team to the postseason with 1 swing and keep the streak alive. Bergholtz, not a good runner. Here we go. Oh my god! Oh no! Not like this! Well, the wild pitch scored the run, so the pass ball is going to put the runner in scoring position. Miles Schoen, who I think is in there as a defensive replacement that gives up the pass ball. You literally cannot write this shit. And now Seth Bergholtz, who does not run well, is your tying run. Peterzak is the winning run at the plate, and there's nobody out. High fly ball in the infield. That's not going to do it. Out number 1, but now we're back to the top of the lineup. Julian Stratton. With 1 away, runner on second. Stratton's 2 for 4 today. Inside, strikes him out. That'll bring up Kyle Campbell. Craig just praying to get to Matt Weber. Just get to Matt Weber, but Kyle Campbell, who's 1 for 4 today, has got to keep things alive. Can Maniatis? Maniatis, we'll call him. Maniatis, that sounds better. Maniatis. Kyle Campbell, 1 for 4. Can he keep things alive? Can he tie the game? Can he win the game? Will he end the game? Whoa! Walks to bring up Weber. That looked really close. Okay, come on, man. That's strike 3. Oh, my goodness. A close call gives Matt Weber a chance. He hit 60 home runs this year. He hit a home run in the first. He's 2 for 4. Lifted into right. That will drop. Rounding third, heading for home. Here's the throw. They cut off the throw. What are you doing? It's Terry Peacock. The game is tied because whoever the fuck is the cutoff man is a moron. Wow. And just like that, the runners now move up. A wild pitch, a pass ball could end this fucking game. I cannot believe whoever cut that off. It's Terry Peacock running home. And it's Penryn now against Maniatis. He's 1 for 4. Yeah, they give him the pass. And the guitar plays. Here we go. Patrick Abshire, 0 for today. Did Maniatis send it to extras? This shit is over! And the Dodgers keep the streak alive. What an absolute gong show. And we wouldn't have it any other way. Why do you cut the ball off when it's Terry Peacock? Oh my God. Fire your first base coach or whoever does your defense. The streak is alive. 24 consecutive postseason appearances. And gonna get that extra game boost. I'd be terrified if I was Texas right now. Terrified. That's got to feel quite cathartic for Craig, who watched his bullpen blow game after game the last 2 weeks, to actually have the bullpen kind of hold it and to win it in the bottom of the 9th. I'm so sorry for screaming in your guys' ears. I know I do it all the time, but I can't help it. There is Vaughn Edwards, your player of the game. The win goes to Padman Bauer. The 11th loss and 5th blown save of the season goes to Maniatis. Way to go, Yort Lab. Talon is a beast. Well, Talon can be a beast on the golf course. Oh, it was Bergholtz? Oh, even worse! Even worse! Even fucking worse! Like, they're both bad! They both have the exact same running bars. Literally. 35, 50, 40, 55. 35, 55, 40, 50. Okay, it's backwards a little, but they're terrible! They're fucking bad, bro. Wow. What a game. And it's not even officially the fucking playoffs yet. Matt Weber with a home run first. 3 for 5. Lincoln Todd. Yeah, he pitched pretty well. Mother of pearl. Guy, yeah, I just hate screaming because I just don't want to like blow anybody's eardrums. But I think my mic have something like some kind of, I don't know if it has like a compressor built into it or something. Because it doesn't sound too bad when I listen to it back. So anyway, it's just the beginning, folks. Now the real fun begins. Save it and let's take a look at. We've got to verify that this shit is correct. There's your playoff tree. I'm going to actually do this. I always do this. Take a picture of it. Then I just kind of verify. Right here. Yeah. Actually, I'll post it in Slack. That makes the most sense. So we should have Miami versus Indy. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Atlanta versus Montreal. That's a hot series. Minnesota versus Virginia. Yes, please. Please, Alberto. I'll never forgive you, Berto. Do the deed. And yeah, the Yankees versus the Blues. Yeah, these are all like, I mean, really, there's 6 good teams and 2 bowling stars in here. So we'll see what they can do. In the West, we've got Texas versus LA, of course. Colorado. Okay, San Diego versus St. Louis. Who got the tiebreaker? San Diego got the tiebreaker against St. Louis. Let's just verify that on Stats Plus just to make sure. It has been wrong before, but it's usually pretty good. Head-to-head, St. Louis and San Diego. Okay, we got a problem. St. Louis was 4-0. We're going to have to make a swap. Yeah, St. Louis should be the 6th seed. They'll face Cali, Colorado. Yeah, we've got to make a swap, guys. Damn, we haven't had to do this in a while, so that's going to give everybody one more day of rest, sadly, because it always bumps a day. Is the rest of it right? Yeah, it has to be, right? There's no other ties. Chicago and San Francisco. Delicious. Okay, let me make this change. Where the fuck do I make this change? It's a great question. Options? Edit playoff matchups. BD. Alright, so this is going to be St. Louis. And this is going to be San Diego. I'm certain I will not hear about this change in any way, shape, or form from JP. You will just accept it and move on. Yeah, Higgs got it. Yeah, they do not. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. They must have went. Maybe they went off run differential or something. But yeah, you literally went 4 and. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's the postseason I saw. They went 2-2 versus each other. And now we gotta fucking manually add, man. No, sorry, Higgs. I do not trust you. I love you. Well, I don't, but I don't trust you. Okay. +6, +4, +2. And they would have played again in September, right? So St. Louis is +2, -1, +2, -2. So the game got it right. Yeah, the game got it right. St. Louis is actually -2 runs against San Diego. My apologies. That almost was a big goof. I looked at postseason instead of current season, so this is why I don't trust you, Higgs. You try to get me with that fake news, bro. Okay, so we're not changing shit. Everything's right. There's your playoff tree. Should be a banger. Files going up. Low, very, very, very low chance we get it tonight. Somebody verify my counting too, just so I don't look like a moron. But we should go at sim. Well, we can't go at sim time. All you fucking West Coasters. Yeah, my bad, Higgs. Yeah, yeah. It's always it starts with the head-to-head record, which you guys tied 2-2, and if that's tied, then it goes to the run differential in the games you guys played, which you are unfortunately your oh man, your loss 7-11 here caused you to be -2 runs. So rip the dip. Anyway, yeah, that's right. I'm Central Time now, and all these West Coast guys. We'll go later. We'll go. What's 10 o'clock for the West Coast guys? That's 1 Eastern. That's noon for me. Can I do that? I can do 12:30. Yeah, let's do that. 1:30 Eastern. That allows the West Coast boys to be awake. Okay, file going up. That's it. I'll see you guys for the playoffs. Bye. I'll even outro you with some music. Banger. What? What? I can't count apparently? I didn't mean my mic, but you guys hear me. I don't. +6. +4. +2 after the first series. +4. -3 means +1. Oh, fuck, I went to -1. Okay then. Hold on.